Once again on a Sunday night, and it's an exciting Sunday night. We are getting prepared for the next Ghastly drop, which will happen
soon,
very soon. Do we want to say when it'll happen?
We don't know when, because you're working on something and I've been waiting for a date from you.
You've been waiting for a date, huh?
Not that kind of date, baby. Every single time we go live, you always have something in your teeth. I don't understand this.
Well, I got something in my teeth now?
Yes.
Where?
Right where you're digging.
Right where I'm digging? Are you serious?
Yeah, you're disgusting.
Can you get it?
No.
Come on, just get it for me.
It looks like broccoli. We didn't even eat broccoli.
Don't be disgusting, Heather. You gotta do something about this. I can't
do anything.
Now, if I talk like this, does this look natural?
No.
No?
No.
I don't know if they're going to be able to see it. Oh, now I'm self-conscious that you see my big food in my teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Do you have a knife or something? Or
No.
you have a blade? Do you have anything I can put in my mouth and pull this thing out? So we will have more information about that Ghastly drop very, very soon. I will tell you this. It's going to be definitely before San Diego Comic-Con. We're doing it before. So be prepared for that. I am working, as Heather mentioned, on a project for this particular drop with our friend Nick Morgan. He is the man. We love him, and he has been super helpful in basically putting together a video that will announce the figure,
Yeah.
the character.
It's coming along beautifully.
It is. Heather and I reviewed it tonight. I still have to talk to Nick a little bit, and I have to get the narrator involved. You know, Peter. So, hello, everybody. Tonight, we are going to be discussing the Funko on the Run. I want to talk about that because it is a huge mystery. At this point, we know where it'll go, like where this truck will go. We don't know the exact time. We don't know where exactly it will be. There's a lot of information that's still up in the air. What's actually going to happen at the event? We heard that it's sort of like based off, I think, off their blog. It's sort of, oh my God, there's something really big down here. Hold on.
Are you done?
No. Oh my God, that was like an entire chicken was down there. I think I just hit a feather.
Are you done?
But this event is something brand new to Funko, something they've never done before, as far as I know, and I think it's going to be awesome. I'm excited to see how it all turns out, and I'm announcing now that Heather and I have decided that we will be going to the Nashville Funko on the Run event. Now, at this point in time, the answer is yes, we're going. Will it actually take place and happen? I don't know. More information will come very soon. But we really want to go, and we're making an effort to go. And so now we're going to have to start preparing our trip, our little miniature trip.
Yeah.
So I want to do some fun stuff on the way. We always find some fun things to do on the way, going places.
Last time, ironically, we went to a Titanic museum.
We did, yeah, we did.
And that's trending now. So if you're on the way from, if you're attending that event, going to Nashville, and you pass through Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, stop by the Titanic Museum. It was actually very cool, but I just thought it was sort of interesting since that's like the talk of the town this week.
Yes, yeah, Titanic is everywhere. And by the way, you have people who are sharing memes, and then you have the other faction of people who are judging the people who are sharing memes, basically saying their lives involved.
Well, who were. Now, I don't think any memes are really going around still.
No? It's
No,
done?
I
You haven't seen it anymore? I guess they gave up on that, huh?
I think so.
Okay, so Fun on the Run. There are a handful of dates here. The 2023 USA Tour. So they start in Nashville, Tennessee, which is the one that we're trying to go to. Springfield, Missouri. Bentonville, Arkansas. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Amarillo, Texas. Albuquerque, New Mexico. El Paso, Texas. Tucson, Arizona. Scottsdale, Arizona, and then they'll end up at San Diego Comic-Con in San Diego, California. So that is quite an extensive runaround. I'm not entirely sure how they put this on. If there must be a limit of how many things they hand out to people. I believe I read that as well. So if you show up, it's not, promised that you'll get something while you're there. But I really want to know what they have in store for the people who do show up. Are they going to put on a song and dance? Will there be games, right? Because I think we're reading in the blog. Can you pull up the blog? Because the blog was telling...
It's no longer available.
It's gone?
Mm-hmm.
The blog is gone?
Yeah. If you go to funko.com, Fun on the Run, it says currently offline. It's a 500 error.
Oh, no. They didn't pull the plug on it, did they?
I mean, there's a guy pulling a plug, it looks like. So maybe, I don't know.
Do you think it's still on? Is Funko still talking about this?
No, Funko hasn't mentioned anything. It's literally, you can only find it on... Hold on.
Okay, this is the mystery I'm talking about.
Still packing our truck for Fun on the Run. This was June 13th.
Oh my God, June 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's really... Hold on, this is weird.
What?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
So what's really weird is they haven't even said like where in these areas it will be, although I have heard rumors that it will be with a very large retailer.
Somebody said that one of the places that they're stopping at, you mentioned this.
No, it's all of the places.
But the one place, I don't know what state or what stop it is, but one of those places is like the home place of Walmart.
Yeah,
because you called it. You called it. You said it was going to be Walmart.
Yeah. Well, I didn't call it. It was I was told that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you called it in the video. Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
I thought you were just like really brilliant.
No, there were people that said like, oh, well, this city or whatever is home of like Walmart headquarters or whatever, which makes perfect sense.
So Heather and I are basically today we sort of came up with the idea. I was like, Heather, why don't we try to go and do this thing? And she's like, I don't know if I want to do this. I was like, let's just do it. It'll be fun. Something that's never happened. It'll be the very first one in Nashville. So we'll be able to be on the ground, boots on the ground, seeing exactly how this whole thing's going to play out, capture footage, capture people running around doing their thing, and then be able to share that on YouTube. I think it'll be good content for those who are waiting for this truck to come eventually over the following days. So I think that will be great. Heather believes that this event is going to be horseshit. And I'm not going to say that I disagree.
This wedding is horseshit!
I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this just yet. I'm a little concerned, especially that they're not... Like, right now, in the grand scheme, right now is where they're every day. They're just posting something new. This is what's going to be there. Here's what we're giving away. Look at this and look at that and get excited, so on and so forth. And they haven't done it. And this is happening the first time during the week of the 4th of July. So that's a week where people are off and like running around doing all sorts of like vacation sort of things. It's interesting to me that they're not trying to push it harder, because if they pushed it really hard, they could get people to go there. And what if they had things for sale? So when you go to the truck, I don't think
they're selling stuff.
I know that, but I'm just saying, what if there were things that were for sale and you go there and you're buying things while you're there too, and that's what is calling everybody there to take a look and check it out. I don't know.
I just don't. I feel like it's going to be disorganized. I feel like security may be an issue, which makes me uncomfortable. No, I'm serious. Because if they're in a fucking parking lot, like, are they hiring people to keep watch?
How many minutes? 13 minutes in, you're already dropping the F-bomb. All right.
Okay, you said horse shit.
I did. That's far different than the F-bomb.
What the fuck?
Did it again.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think that this is a good thing. I don't think that it's going to go well. I think that it's going to be unorganized because they've never done this before. And I have the feeling there's going to be a much larger turnout than they expect.
Well, I think if they're going to put this together, organization is key.
It is.
And I wonder...
And here, hold on, here's another thing. Mm-hmm. Are they selling tickets? Are they selling the items at the...
It doesn't seem like that.
Like, what is going to happen? It's weird.
I think the day before they're going to give like the information as to where it is, or maybe even the day of. Like, here we are, we're here, and everybody's racing to get there in time. I don't know.
So
what is stupid, because they haven't released any information yet. It's the big mystery. What is going on? Why aren't we finding out more information so people can make their travel arrangements to go to all the places? Because frankly, we're on the East Coast. They're not making any stops on the East Coast. We're having to make a special trip in order to even go to this thing. I'm excited for it. I want to go to it just to say that we've done it. But I don't know if it's going to be a wasted trip or not. I don't know. I really don't know.
I just don't see it going well.
Organization.
Yes.
What if we get there and they set up like sort of a thing where you have to, it's like a checkpoint in order to get into said event. They set up maybe a barricade around it so you can only get in by going through a front door.
You really think Funko's going to be doing all that?
I don't know. They could set it up almost like a carnivore or something. I don't know. Like, it's positioned in such a way that you have to like get in, right? You can't just walk in from off the street.
It's every single day with the exception of 2 days in a row. They're not setting stuff up like that, I don't think. I think they're literally just going to drive there.
What if they hired a bunch of carnival people and they're going to be putting this whole thing together? They move fast, Heather.
They're not doing that.
They got a Ferris wheel up in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's why people die.
Who's dying on a Ferris wheel? Have you ever heard anything like that recently? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you're talking out of your butt. There might be some carnival folk here right now, and they're very upset because you're very judgmental about how they're putting up the Ferris wheel.
I'm not judgmental about
That's
how
very
they're
wrong,
putting it
Heather,
up.
of you.
I'm judgmental about the people that actually make it.
Are you calling this trash, this whole thing?
I don't know. I mean, I can't call it trash because I haven't attended.
Right. Well, the box that they're giving away during this thing, it's a box of fun, which is what they typically call everything that they do, box of fun. So the box will include a bunch of like classic looking stuff. Oh my God, that's Mike Becker. Look at this picture.
Aww.
Yeah. So there's a picture that I just found online, and it looks like a couple of wobblers are there. It's Freddie and that little dog friend of his, which I don't remember its name. Maybe it's a Sparky. Then there's also like a little, what are they called? The Funko Itty Bitties?
Yeah,
or the Bitty Pops? Then there looks like a Joker thing in that case. I don't even know if they're going to have that or not.
Vault. I don't think that was part of it.
That's just in the photo.
It was
I have
right
no
here.
idea. Yeah, I haven't a clue. Okay,
Freddy
here it is.
Funko is Batman.
Freddy
the
Funko is
Wobbler.
Batman. Yeah, so there's a Space Ghost soda, a wobbler. There's all sorts of stuff here. That's pretty cool.
And remember the Rewind thing. I believe that's going to be its premiere. The Blockbuster Rewind of the Fun on the Run Freddy's.
Oh.
Remember?
Huh.
Because they specifically mentioned Fun on the Run on those.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the so this is like an image that they shared, but they eventually shared an image that looks like a bus.
It looks like a tour bus.
Right, it looks like a tour bus. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about. Again, not enough information to know, and maybe that's the whole point of it, is that it's supposed to be sort of like a big mystery to all of us, and they're trying to get us excited and make us talk like we're doing right now. That's why we're sitting here discussing this. Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want us to kind of lose our minds and wonder what the heck is going on. But I hope that it is excited. I hope that it's good. Oh, Purdy the dog. Thank you. I hope it is good. I want it to go well, because in the future, I'd like to see them do this in a larger schema where they do get on the East Coast. So they can come closer to us. So we're not driving 10 hours to get there, because it's going to be a long damn drive to get there. Okay. So let's get off topic for a second.
Okay.
So on Instagram, if you go to Mischief Toys on Instagram at Mischief Toys, right now we have a giveaway for a very, very special item. You have the one. So the one that's in front of Heather.
This is our personal one.
Yeah, this is our personal one.
It's an artist-proof zombie Ghastly signed by a bunch of the big names from Dawn of the Dead. So we have Galen Ross, who plays Fran. We have Christine Romero, who is the ex-wife of George Romero. She was in the beginning of Dawn of the Dead. We have Scott
Renninger.
Renninger. Okay, you know how to pronounce that better than me, but he played Roger. We have Ken Forey, who played Peter. We have Tom Savini, huge makeup guy, and he was also the guy on the motorcycle.
He was Blades.
In Dawn of the Dead. And then the scientist, a.k.a. the guy who says, dummies, 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 Richard France. And in addition to all these signatures, you'll also have my signature and Chris's signature on the front as well. An image of the actual item, because I don't have it like right in front of me, is on Mischief Toys Instagram. So if you go over there, you can enter to win by liking the post and tagging a friend or two or 500 friends. I don't care. Tag as many people as you want. The more the merrier.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is really special to me personally, because I'm a huge fan of Dawn of the Dead. Heather is now too. I don't know if it's by proxy or if it's because she actually does like it. We have watched it several times together. But this is important to me. This piece is probably the most important thing that I own at this point. Just meeting all these folks was amazing. My favorite film of all time. So this is just such a neat friggin' thing. And I'm excited that we're able to give one other away to one of you guys out there. So whomever wins this, congratulations to you. And we are going to be Dawn of the Dead signed Zombie Ghastly Buddies.
Yeah.
Zombie Ghastly Buddies. So that's cool. So go over to Instagram. Follow us on Instagram over there. Also, I'd like to know what you think about the new podcast, which is called Making Mischief Pod on Instagram. Making Mischief Pod. The Making Mischief podcast is so great. I've really enjoyed doing it. We've been able to sort of dig up some old information, things that I completely forgot about. In fact, some things I didn't know. In this new episode, which will release tomorrow, we actually dig back into the rules of Ghastly, and I'm going to read off some rules that we almost put inside of the box, and some of them are so comical, you most likely will wonder what the hell I was even thinking about, why I even thought these were good rules. They're so bizarre. So make sure you listen to the new episode, which will be up tomorrow, both on YouTube and also on all podcast platforms. So take a look.
Most podcasting platforms.
Right. If you guys are liking the podcast, I would love to see some love in the comment section. Please give us like the little devil horn emoji, smiling devil horn emoji things. I'd love to see those. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Nick. Exactly. Yeah. The historical aspect of Mischief Toys, all the things that sort of made Mischief Toys and Ghastly what it is today. And we've got so much more to share with you. Things that will make you scratch your head, things that'll make you laugh, and things that will make you most likely love Mischief Toys and Ghastly even more than you already do. And we do appreciate you guys loving him as much as you do and appreciating him as much as you do. It just means a lot.
And while we're on the topic of the Making Mischief podcast, if you have a favorite podcasting platform, we would love a review if they allow that, and a follow, because the more followers, the more listeners we have, the more reviews we have, the more the word about Mischief Toys podcast gets spread, and it helps us out a ton. So thank you guys.
Amazing. We posted a new video tonight. We hope that you guys enjoyed that video. It's all about authenticating autographs on Funko Pops at conventions.
Yes, and an issue that arose recently.
And this is something really big. I think it's good for the community to be aware of. I think that if we raise enough awareness that we can get away from this scammy sort of behavior. We will have more parts to this video. I didn't realize that we would, but we had some friends reach out to us directly tonight telling us that they have some really, really crazy stories about this, some juicy content that we'll be throwing together and releasing it to you and to all of YouTube. So I'm excited about that. I love making information known that is helpful while having fun and making a couple of jokes along the way. That makes me excited. Thank you. Yeah, Frank Wilson. Yeah, actually, I need a haircut. I need everything cut. I look like a mess.
BC Wolf, I believe that they will have con pops at SDCC. I read that rumor, and I think that's pretty ridiculous for Funko to like go and set up at SDCC but not have convention pops. Like, what would the point of them being there?
They're actually doing exactly what I said they should do.
What do you mean?
Where they should, not exactly that, but to release only a select number of pops at the event.
No, what they're saying is they won't have con pops at SDCC, but another ticketed event. So I believe the ticketed...
What?
No, I think that's a bullshit rumor. I think what they're referencing is having, like, the boxes of fun at Fun Days, but I can't imagine Funko not having San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
No, so my idea, which I've said in many videos, is that Funko should reduce the amount that they release at the convention and only release a handful so their lines aren't as long, and so they can focus more on just con activity where you can go and like watch an event that they put on or something. I don't know. Just make it more fun, more interesting, and make those lines a lot shorter than they need to be. And also focus on what the con is really about.
So Mr. Yak just left a comment. He said that the video was good, but us defending JSA was a bit off. So here's the thing. I'm not going to completely tarnish someone's name who doesn't deserve it. JSA has been authenticating things for years and years and years. They've built a reputation. I have personally, like, witnessed them actually, like, looking at my items and, you know, registering, okay, you know, is this real or is this fake? In my opinion, whoever authenticated those fake items, realistically, it could have happened with a lot of different authentication services. I've never been to a convention, and I've been to a lot of conventions. I've never been to one where they've actually had people set up at the individual autographs, physically witnessing the autograph going down. However, I've been to a handful of cons where I have felt like the person authenticating, whether they, no matter who they belong to, because I've gotten things authenticated by a bunch of different people, we're not paying attention, and we're basically like talking to the coworkers and like inputting the data and slapping the sticker on it, which, I don't like.
Well, okay, hold on. Can I interrupt?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing about JSA, and the reason why we're not coming down hard on them. From my experience in being at conventions where JSA is sort of set up, JSA is set up with their booths, there are lines that are just incredibly long, and they're trying to work through them. And I feel like that the people that are there are authenticating Funko Pops, and they're authenticating all these other collectibles. They know who is at the convention. I don't necessarily know what they're going off of to certify that the autograph is real or not. I don't know. Like, in other words, I can't sit there and say, well, JSA is horrible because they don't know what they're doing and they're not doing it the proper way. Well, I really don't know what they're doing, and I don't know what the proper way is in the eyes of that company. What we're saying is that we can't necessarily blame JSA because you have somebody who's coming through and scamming the shit out of that whole thing. You could say that there's a ton of people out there doing exactly the same thing, and you most likely could be right. But I don't know if in the small fine print does it say JSA is certifying that there is an autograph on that Funko Pop. I don't know if they're necessarily matching it up with the real autograph or not. I don't know that. Because the Christopher Lloyd is at this convention A, and somebody walks up with a Christopher Lloyd signed item, they're certifying that, yes, Christopher Lloyd was here. Yes, this thing is at this convention. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't know if, like I said in the video, I don't know if they're actually looking at an actual autograph or not. Who knows? And I'll give you one prime example of how this whole thing is certifying the autograph is a whole issue in itself. And I'm not trying to be off color, and I'm not trying to be an a-hole or anything. Michael J. Fox's autograph is all over the place right now. And the reason why it's all over the place is because he is dealing with Parkinson's disease. So his autograph is looking different. In fact, there was somebody who shared a photo of their autograph on Facebook, whereas the autograph was in really foul shape, only because he's shaking so much. With that being said, how can you certify it unless you're standing there and specifically saying that Michael J. Fox signed this thing?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's why we came up with the idea that maybe they should attach something to it, a ticket, another sticker or something at the table where it's being signed.
Receipt per item once you hand over your money or your credit card that says they got this signed right here today.
There has to be a system that they can use to fix this problem.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I think that this has probably been something that's going on for a really long time. And it just so happened that somebody noticed something a little bit off this time. They got together with their panel of friends who got autographs as well. And that's how they tracked this whole thing down.
Yeah. I think that it can be done better. But I've never seen a booth, an authentication booth, that literally witnesses every single autograph. Now, I know that there are some services, I believe, that provides that. And I might be wrong, but I think Beckett is one of them.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of people hire Beckett to sit in on private signings and things, and
okay.
JSA as well.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel like at conventions it can be handled a bit better, but at the same time, like, it takes a really shitty person to come through and do what that dude did.
Right. So at the end of the day, what you're really concerned about is having your items consigned, basically. So if you send your item off with some guy who has a service like this, you're basically trusting this person to do the right thing. Now, Heather and I would never do that, hands down, ever do that. And mainly it's because we like the experience of an autograph. So if we go to a show or whatever, we like to take our items with us, see them physically, sign it ourselves. Yeah. Then we go over and get it JSA certified.
Sometimes
that's for the most part.
Yeah,
for the most part. But that's the thing. When people are at these conventions, they're getting it signed because they got it signed, right? They got it signed. They just want to have their stuff authenticated. Yeah. You have this guy who's taking advantage of the whole thing. That's the problem. That is the problem. And again, like you had mentioned, I had mentioned, there is a fix to this whole thing. But watch the video. I think you'll enjoy it. I think that we said all the things that need to be said, but we'll definitely have more videos about this coming out very soon.
Yeah, because I think that we're going to dig a bit more into what has happened to that person and what is being done, as long as we can legally speak on that.
Now I'm just wondering how many videos will come out about this specific thing, because it seems like we make videos. It's just been a trending thing lately, I've noticed. And other people will make videos that are very similar and talking about similar things, which is good in my opinion. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I think it's
a decent
good
thing because you're getting the word,
yeah.
you're getting the word out there and everything. But it's always interesting. I'm not talking crap. I'm just saying it's always interesting to see what trends and what like people pick up and want to talk about. And I think that's cool. I love the fact that we have a channel where we can talk about stuff and people are interested in talking about it as well. So yeah. I like to hear other people's thoughts on it. You know what I mean?
Me too.
I think that's cool. Oh wow, Katrina, I got audited at work for my signature since it was not the same as my signature card. I was like, I signed that card 20 years ago. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, my signature has changed. I mean, I did get a brand new name 4.5 years ago, so it had to change.
My signature was very, I don't know, well spelled out, where you could make it out. Now I sign like a doctor. And the only reason why I do that is because when you have to go buy a car or sign for a house or something, I just rather get it done. I don't want to sit there all day.
I remember when we bought this house, we were there. I think you had to sign like 90 pages or something. It was crazy.
Hey, Kick-Ass. Yeah, New Orleans, Fan Expo in New Orleans. That's awesome. I don't think we'll be able to go because we have a lot of things planned for not only this year, but next year. Next year is going to be full of just a lot of stuff. Craziness. I think next year is going to be the most insane year yet for Mischief Toys. As we grow, we'll be doing different things, be a part of different events. I think it's going to be really, really crazy. So you may find us somewhere. So don't count us out, because we might be somewhere that you least expect in the future.
Here's another thing. We do our best to let people know ahead of time, as long as it's a bigger event, that we're gonna be at said bigger event. So you're more than welcome to come to us too. We would love to meet you guys at events that we attend. And I mean, as long as Funko on the Run or Fun on the Run is still going on, we should be in their Nashville location.
Michael Reyes says, I was going to get your signature and certified with JSA, talking about our signature. So that's funny that you should say that. And I thought about doing it specifically for signing Ghastly's, because I think that if you, I don't want people to like fake our stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't think people would.
I don't know. I really don't know. Mine is so easy to fake. I think anybody could really do it. I changed my signature up from my normal signature because I don't want people to copy what my real signature is, I guess, for, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So Ethan Everett said something very interesting. Should I wait to start collecting signed pops? So in my opinion, no. There are a lot of services that actually contract people to like sign your things. For example, $7 a pop does their signature series every single Saturday, and they are legitimate, and I know them personally, so I know a little bit about the process, not too much about the process, but I know that, you know, this is what they do.
Right.
And I know that that's all legitimate. Additionally, for me, getting things signed isn't necessarily about the signed piece as much as it is like meeting these people that, you know, I like watching their movies or I idolize or, you know, whatever the case may be. So my whole thing isn't like collecting autographs. It's more like collecting experiences. And the autograph is sort of just like attached to that memory. Like I
Absolutely.
can look at one of my signed pops and remember like something that person said to me or something that happened that day or whatever, and it makes me happy. So, you know, my best suggestion, if you're a bit hesitant on trusting people, one, ask your friends who get their pops autographed where they get them from, who they trust. But two, I would also recommend just going to conventions and getting them yourself. That way, like, you can physically witness it, you know?
Nick Mastramico, we will be going to Nashville. Yes, we decided that this evening, believe it or not. So, yes, let's get back on the topic of the Fun on the Run. So, Fun on the Run is something brand new for Funko. And I kind of understand maybe why not much information has come out, because this is something, it probably takes a lot of planning. There's a lot of effort. It isn't like they're going to a Funko location every day. You know what I mean? They're going to some probably empty parking lot or some Walmart parking lot and putting on this event. And it could be something as stupid as like an Amazon treasure truck, for all we know. It's just a truck that pulls up, you walk up to the thing, you get your stuff, and then as soon as they run out, the truck just sort of takes off, and that's it for the truck. Who knows? Funko hasn't released enough information for us to know what to prepare ourselves for. Although, like I mentioned earlier in this live, I did read, that they would be putting on sort of events at this thing. And it sounded like they might even have games and stuff. So I don't know. It could be more extensive than just walking up and getting a box of fun. But frankly, I just want to see it. I want to film it. I want to be it. I want to be there. I want to see it with my own eyes. And I want to be a part of it. We can't go to San Diego Comic-Con, right? We can't do Fun Days. So I figured this was the next best thing for us to go to an event like this and be with our quote-unquote people. And I hope that if you're going to this Nashville event, if you want, bring your Gastlys, and we will be happy to sign Gastlys. And make sure if you're there, if you're in a coven, that you bring your coven stuff for show.
Why? What do you have?
We have some items that we can hand out, for sure.
Okay.
Anybody who has coven stuff, we can hand some stuff out.
Did you like that?
I did. Yeah. We actually are ordering, or we have on order, some very special coven stuff. So if you see us in person and you have your coven coin with you, we will hand off an item to you absolutely for free. And we plan to do that at the Nashville event, but not with that item just yet. We're not ready, but I'll have stuff on hand to hand out. Some cool stuff. Promise.
Michael, we do not sign boxes unless we are in person, unfortunately.
And we also do it for very special events. So
yeah.
We did it for First Run Ghastly. We signed a couple typically when we do drops. When we ship them out, we'll put a couple in there. Just like special event type stuff. When Demonstro comes out, we will sign the first run of those. Of course, he'll most likely come with a pin as well. So we'll do all sorts of fun special stuff with that, for sure.
Not most likely, he is coming with a pin.
He is coming with a pin.
I just ordered it. Yeah.
Very good. Awesome. Okay, good.
Nicholas, unfortunately, we do not know when boxes of fun can be ordered, but we will keep you as up to date as we possibly can the second that we hear the news, if they announce it.
What Funko should do, I don't know why they haven't done this. They should organize there should be something that YouTube channels or Instagrammers or TikTokers or people on Twitter that are Funko related folks that share news and talk about news, that they can connect into some sort of system. And you have to prove it by having a certain number of subscribers, certain number of followers, whatever that might be. When you connect to this system, Funko is now this news source, and they pump out news to all of the people who have access to that news source. Meaning, if Heather and I want to make a video about the box of fun, they might pump that information out to Heather and I and everybody else who's attached to this news source, so we can make content about it and get people excited, because that's what Funko needs right now. I don't know how expensive it would be to make sort of a hub that disseminates data. It could virtually just be an email to all these different Funko news people. I think that's something they should do.
Yeah, because their social media team isn't really a social media team
right,
anymore,
so
that's the next
instead
best
of
thing.
like having like a person on Funko social media, instead of having sending a bunch of stuff to the bigger Funko YouTubers, TikTokers, and Instagrammers, just have a way. I mean, they can continue doing that, but have it where we can all connect to a hub where we can pull data, right? It'll email you, hey, new information's up, come and check it out, and then you can provide it to your followers or fan base. Go and gather that content, and then Heather and I can sit here and kind of disseminate it in the way that we want to. And I will promise you that all the channels, all the Instagrammers, and all the TikTokers will do it in a completely different way. I mean, granted, there's a lot that kind of are just the same, that they do things the same, just like sharing info. But Heather and I, we like to do dick and fart jokes. So come on, Funko, release the information.
Funko would blacklist us from that.
Do you think so? I don't know if they would. I don't know. I think there's a love and hate relationship with us. I think they would hook up with us. I think they would hook up with us hard. I really do. Yeah, I mean, it could be a private Discord. Whatever way they wanted to do it. I mean, they could just make it easy for us to gain that data, that information, so we can share it. Why not? It isn't like the general public needs access to it. It would just be to the people who obviously often do this sort of thing, like we do. We're on here sharing information every single day. Every day. Our own information, Funko information, any other company that we happen to like.
Amazon, on our last 3 WTF video, I put something that sort of turned me off about Amazon in the 3 WTF video, but apparently it has to do with like the different places they source their products from. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. So real quick, I just want to throw this out there because we do have awesome sponsors. We have 2. One is Poppin' Off Toys. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with Poppin' Off Toys, but Wes has been giving away a Funko Pop every single day for Wes's birthday bash. Yes. It's awesome. And I think the newest one was today, and it was for Jesse Pinkman.
Yes, so any order that you place that's $20 or more, you get put into a drawing for the beat up Jesse Pinkman Funko Pop.
Can you buy some stuff right now? Because I never did it. We got to get in on that. Go ahead and buy stuff. So buy $20 worth of merch on Poppin' Off Toys. Have your chance at winning that Jesse Pinkman. And you, my friend, will be a winner with an awesome Funko Pop.
You may
be a winner with an awesome Funko Pop. So poppinofftoys.com. Go and check them out. I do want to make something very well known right now. We no longer have the 10% off discount. So I'm sorry that I have to be the bearer of bad news. We haven't had the chance to sort of share that information. It was actually turned off on Monday and has been off ever since. So that's not coming back as far as I know, at least for the near term. However, if you are a patron level 4, you, my friend, have a chance at having the 15% off on Poppin' Off Toys. That is not going away. So go and check Poppin' Off Toys out and check out our Patreon. Patreon level 4 gets 15% off. Also, our other sponsor, who is amazing, and I'm sure you all love them, but we're going to sit here and we're going to have a love fest right now for $7buckspop.com.
I love $7 a pop.
$7buckspop.com is amazing, and the reason why we love them so much is because they are locals and they're actual very good friends. Wes is a good friend from Poppin' Off Toys as well, don't get me wrong, but $7 Pop are just right around the corner. Oftentimes we talk to them. We actually go out to their location sometimes and talk to them, have meetings. Really great people. Love them. Jason Swoboda is awesome. Go and check out $7 a Pop's YouTube channel. If you follow the YouTube channel, you'll see all the new latest information that you need to know. And it's all told by Jason. Jason, he does it in a very hilarious way. $7buckspop.com. Check them out. And Mystery Grail, which is their side company, their sister company, where they sell mystery boxes. And I love buying their mystery boxes. I love opening those mystery boxes. They're awesome. So check them out at mysterygrail.com. Today, they had a couple pieces on there that I was excited about. One being Butthead. That was the top grail.
I saw that.
I really want Beavis and Butthead. I do not have either one of those.
Do you have to have a pass to get something off of the Funko Bus? We have no idea. They don't have any information aside from dates and cities. That's it. Not even like a location within the city.
Having a clue.
Someone did ask us if we have an update on NYCC. No. The second that we do, we will announce whether we're going or not. Our goal is to be there.
Go where?
So we should be NYCC.
Although you said SDCC.
We should be there, but at this point in time, we do not have any information on that.
Okay, hold on real quick. We just want to say, yes, it is the last Vernon and Chase Funko News Canada's here. Hello. We have an alternate opportunity to go to New York Comic Con. I think we'll be there no matter what. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to all work out, I think. But we really want our own booth if we can get it. Majorly because we just need space. We don't want to have to like pair up with somebody, but we might be pairing up with somebody and they're great friends of ours, so it could work out. And they're actually always located in a very prime time location. So if you're going to New York Comic Con, you will most likely know exactly who this company is, and we'll give you more information if we do work with them, hopefully in the future, but hopefully soon. We should probably email New York Comic Con and just be like, hey guys, what are we doing here?
No, because the convention that they told me that they're working on happens at the end of this month. So I'm going to be emailing them next week and asking them what's up.
What's Butthead? Beavis and Butthead. Those two pops. Those are the two pops I want. And Butthead is on, he was a Mystery Grail pop on there today. He's awesome. The figure that we're going to be releasing for Mischief Toys is actually sitting right before us. And I wish that I could show you. I really wish I could show you.
What figure?
The next Mischief Toys figure.
You said the figure.
Oh, yeah. Well, the upcoming figure.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we have an upcoming figure. We call it our summer exclusive. I don't even know if you want to call it that, but he's very summery.
Yeah.
Very summery. I think you guys are going to like this one. Brand new mold. He is friggin' awesome. I really can't wait to see what the response is to this particular figure, because he is far different from anything that we've made thus far, which is why I think you'll be really head over heels in love with him. More information to come soon. I'm hoping this week we will have our video done, which, by the way, I'm just going to throw this out there. I think I've thrown it out there before. It is a stop motion animation video, which our friend Nick Morgan put together. It's beautiful. That video is really coming together. I've been kind of piecing it together this weekend, throwing in sound effects, and then we need the narrator, Peter, to speak over top of it. I think once it's completed, we could have this out by the end of this week, if not early next week.
You're talking about the video?
That's correct.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So this video is going to be amazing. Yes, it's a July release. I think you guys are going to love it. And we might even drop in July some more common Ghastlies, because we know that people out there want to pick themselves up a common Ghastly that may have not gotten it yet, or maybe they want to buy one for a friend. So look out for that, hopefully, as well.
And if you guys ask what it is, we're not going to tell you.
Well, be careful of Heather. She doesn't put up with any crap.
No, I don't.
She doesn't put up with any crap at all.
So don't even try.
Okay, so hit us with questions. If you want to ask us anything related to Funko, you want to ask us anything related to Mischief Toys other than anything future that we're going to do, please feel free to do it. Again, would love to hear some feedback from about making Mischief podcasts. Maybe even some things you'd like to see on upcoming episodes of Gastlecast. Please hit us with all of that right now. We are here to answer your questions. Do I have anything to give away tonight, Heather?
Whoa, King Killmonger. It is his birthday. No,
oh my God.
Happy birthday, King Killmonger.
Oh, happy birthday.
He's in line at Haunted Mansion. No, we don't have anything to give away. You know why? Because we have a whole pile of fucking giveaway pops.
Yeah, we can add something in there. Come on. Let's add one more item in there.
You were supposed to wrap them all today so I can get them out
I'll
tomorrow.
wrap them.
No, it's enough. Stop giving shit away because you don't even know what you're giving away.
I do know what I'm giving away. How dare you?
No, you don't. You sent me screenshots of multiple people who sent us their addresses for
I know what they're getting.
No, you
I
don't.
put it out on that table. Thank you very much. I'd like you to know. Well, if you guys wanted a giveaway tonight, you're not getting it because Heather just said you're not. How do you like that?
I love you guys. We'll do another giveaway very soon. We give so much away that Chris can't even keep up with packing them.
Picking up Pride Ghastly from my parcel locker after this live. Oh, it's amazing.
Awesome.
I can't wait for you to get it. He's awesome.
I hope you love him as much as I do.
Celeste Crawford, hello. Heather is dropping a hammer on everybody. It was a zombie monkey. And
No.
Aussie Pop and Paul's giving away a free kiss.
Oh, that's sweet. No date on the at-home box of fun. Subscribe to us. Make sure you look out for our new videos. We will post that as soon as we get word on the at-home date for the box of fun.
Michelle Reyes, you asked a question. And yes, I did get my hands on the Blacklight Optimus Prime Freddy Funko 500 piece. And he's also signed by Peter Cullen. So there he is. How do you like that? That's one of my favorite pieces of my entire collection. I would say he probably is my top favorite piece of my whole collection. It's between him and my metallic guy. And then, of course, I think these two are my top favorite things I own. I don't love anything more, I don't think, than these two. These are amazing, right? Come on, give it to me.
Trudino, no update on the Ninjitos crossover. I'd like to say something about this really quick because this is something we don't normally do. So we mentioned that crossover back in March, and I don't even know what the status on those figures are currently. We don't normally announce things way before they happen just for this reason. It's so unpredictable to know when things are expected. But the second we have information about that crossover, we will put it out on all our social medias. We'll probably talk about it here. We'll put it in our mischieftoys.com email, and I'm sure it'll be in the Ninjitos newsletter as well. Yeah, we're...
It's something to look out for, though. It's a great figure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
I absolutely love it. I think you guys are really going to dig it. If you haven't purchased the Ninjitos before, I think this is the perfect way to start with this figure. It's going to be awesome. So I will tell you that it is a Ninjitos figure, but with Ghastly love applied to it. He is awesome. Such a great figure. We can't share a photo with you yet. We'll share that once it gets closer, we promise. That's huge. We also have sort of a Hot Topic thing that's being put together as well. That's awesome. Route 1 Apparel out of Maryland, we're working with them as well on something really big. In fact, with the next Ghastly that we're putting together in July, there will also be a shirt that will be sold alongside that Ghastly. I was wearing that shirt on Friday because Heather and I both got a copy of it to wear to basically talk about this particular drop. And this shirt is amazing. And at this point, Route 1 says we have to have 150 people order this shirt in order for the shirt to basically to be purchased. So we're going to need 150 people to like and buy this shirt. I'm hoping that we get there because I love this shirt so much. I think you guys are going to love it so much.
It's something we've never done before.
Both the Ghastly and the shirt are two totally different things that we've never done before. They're so far off of anything we've ever done. So I think you guys are really going to dig it. Can we share any stories about Ghastlies you decide not to make?
Any information like that will be found on our podcast. And I guess that's like if that ever happens. We've never like scrapped an idea.
Right.
We have all these ideas and we've never scrapped. The closest we came to that was with the Air Glow Ghastly. I cried when I saw it. I didn't want to sell it.
Yeah, we wanted the Glow Ghastly, not even just with that, the Air Glow, the real colors of Ghastly glow in the dark, but we wanted to do various colors, and we've had a very hard time getting that done. But I feel like we're on the right trajectory now. So you'll see more glows, hopefully in the future, that are proper, that look right. I've watched Secret Invasion. I really enjoyed it a lot. I know they're getting a backlash right now because of the intro is AI. That sucks. Any updates on the DeLorean? Yes and no. Yes. So I emailed the company, was it Toys Wonderland? And they responded and said that I should get the DeLorean at the end of June or early July. So here we are. What is it? It's the 25th. We're coming toward the end of June. So I'm hoping that I have more information very soon about this. I don't know what's going on, but I just hope, I pray and cross my fingers, everything works out.
Okay, let me answer some of these. What's the first ever Ghastly? Pink and black one? I'm not sure if you mean red and black, but he's red, black, with yellow horns and yellow teeth. Are we going to be at NYCC with a new Ghastly? We're hoping to be at NYCC. We do have figures coming regardless of if we are at NYCC or not. I cannot disclose whether it will be Ghastly or another figure. Can't say anything about that. We'll announce more details as the time gets closer. Any update on the Ghastly protectors? So the only thing that we have said is that late summer, early fall is when we should be receiving them, and that has not changed yet. Ghastly animated miniseries, yeah, that would be cool. If either one of us were animators. Unfortunately, animation is incredibly expensive. I'm talking like thousands and thousands of dollars, and it's just not realistic.
Yeah, we looked into it
for us to do.
We actually talked to an animator who animated the show. He was part of the animation team. What? It doesn't matter. I don't know.
I don't think it matters.
He was a part of the animation team for the show Archer, and we were discussing with him about doing some early stuff, early things for Ghastly cartoons. But it's he's way up there, right? He's been doing things, doing animation for 100 years. So his prices are obviously going to be pretty high because he does really good work. So we're not ready for that, but to answer the question, that's something we definitely want to do. I want to do animation. I want to do all the things. I want to do fun stuff, and I want to grow the brand. I want to grow the character. I want to do it all. And I think in the future, we could get that done. Right now, we're in the talks of doing a comic book of Ghastly and Mischief Toys. So that's something we actually have a meeting on, I think, was it tomorrow? Tomorrow evening? Am I right or am I wrong about that?
I don't know.
I think we have a meeting tomorrow evening about that. So hopefully we can get that rolling. That would be awesome. Have not seen Evil Dead Rise yet, but I want to watch it, and I know that it's on a popular streaming service, and I want to go and check it out. Translucent Orange Halloween Ghastly is amazing. I love that idea. Such a cool idea. I can't promise you that we'll do it right away, but I like the idea. I think he's cool.
Ethan wants to know what Freddy Funko is Optimus Prime he should get. Should he get the gold one, the NFT one, or the blacklight one? What one's your favorite?
Wait, say it again? So the gold one's not a Freddy.
Oh, it's not.
The NFT Freddy, the NFT gold Optimus Prime is not a Freddy. So the only Freddys that, or Freddy Optimus is, it's a metallic, black light, and then a common one, which is 1,000 count, I think, or 1,500 count.
So if the question still is Freddy Funko as Optimus Prime Blacklight or gold Optimus Prime, what would you choose?
I would do the black light one all day because it's an awesome piece. I mean, that's incredible grail right there, 100%.
Roland Roach asks, would you ever make a Ghastly in the Breaking Free gargoyle design? It's my absolute favorite design. Looks amazing under black light. So my answer to that might differ from Chris's. So my thought with the gargoyle was that, Ghastly was a gargoyle flying around and he got encased in stone like a gargoyle that you would see. And the whole reason that we did the Breaking Free design is because he's trying to get out of the, I guess, concrete statue form of the gargoyle.
Right.
So personally...
There's more story to come with that.
Yeah, much more story. But personally, I would not do that exact design for Ghastly. Now, if Chris will think about it, then it's going to happen, but...
A Breaking Free regular Ghastly?
Yeah.
No. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
can't see that happen, only because it doesn't make any sense to me, I guess. But I mean, that's awesome that you like it. I appreciate that. But I just, in terms of like the ideas and things that we're doing, I don't know if that's kind of plays into the cards. However, if I came up with a good idea as to why we would do that, yeah, 100%. You guys should make contests with us sending in different Ghastly ideas to you guys. Best idea gets to name him. I think that's a cool idea. So we would like to do something like that.
But different.
But different. We'll work on it. We'll work on something where it's like a fan contest sort of a thing. Yeah. Design your own Ghastly, so on and so forth. We actually had a call this week, which it might become something incredibly huge with a small company that you guys would know, but I can't say who they are. But it's a really incredible idea, a fun idea, and a different idea for Mischief Toys, and something that might be big to a lot of people here. I think it's exciting across the board, but some people might really have a connection to this figure. So that's more information to come. I know I always say things that are just so mysterious, and obviously that is, but it's sort of just to get you excited and to know that we are doing things behind the scenes, right? This is a constant, ongoing machine. And sometimes that machine is way bigger than Heather and I, so it's really hard to do it all like we're trying to do it. But I think we're doing a good job with this so far. One really big thing that we're working on right now that I can disclose is that Heather and I were trying to build a warehouse in our backyard. And I know that sounds just so unbelievable and so ridiculous, but I am against renting a facility to store and house our figures. One, I don't want to have a better chance of our stuff getting stolen. Two, I do not like the idea of people or taking my money basically and I'm renting. I want to have my own thing, my own system, my own warehouse, my own place where, it's going to be heated and air conditioned. It'll also act as a miniature studio for all the things that we do for Mischief Toys, and maybe even things that we do with Gastlecast in the future, maybe even film in there every once in a while. I think that this whole warehouse thing is going to be really great, and we're trying to make it huge. Like originally, we were thinking kind of small, but we want to make it like huge. Enough where we can just store all the figures in there, all the plushes in there, just all the things. Because we need the space in such a bad way. This house is full of Ghastlies even right now, and we're about to get another shipment at the end of July, and then yet another shipment most likely at the end of August. So our house will literally have Ghastlies going through the windows, breaking out. So that's something that we're working on right now. It's a huge undertaking. It's very expensive, very stressful, but I think we can make it happen. And more information to come, especially on Mischief Toys. We might take pictures of it and show people like, hey, this is the new house of, Ghastly's new home. It's like his little doghouse. You know what I mean? It's his own place to live. So hopefully we get that done very, very soon.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think it would be cool. I don't want to spend all this money on rentals. I just don't. I think it's stupid. I think it's a bad idea. And I know people who like have a bunch of like little rental units. That stuff gets expensive fast. It does. Really fast.
It does. It definitely does.
But guys, thank you for so much for like tuning in and coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for watching all of our videos. Thank you for listening to our new podcast. Just thank you. But purchasing Ghastlies, loving Ghastly, loving Gastlecast, loving Mischief Toys. All of that, it means a lot to us. It warms both of our hearts. We have so much more coming your way in terms of Gastlecast and Mischief Toys. We're working every single day as hard as we can, blood, sweat, and tears, in order to one day do this full time. That's the dream for both of us. We want to be able to do this and call this our livelihood, but right now we can't. But we're working really hard. And with your support and everything that you guys do for us, we're getting there slowly but surely. So thank you. Are we going to show you the Ghastly plushie?
No,
I don't think so yet.
Closer to the release date. You
Closer
want
to
to know
release date.
why? Because anytime we mention something or show something, people start asking us, when is this coming? When is this coming? When is this coming? And I don't have an answer. So I'd much rather have something in hand and say, hey, look at this. This will go on sale on this day. And that way, all the questions are answered. We kill all of the birds with one stone. It's going to be a lot of birds, okay? Because everybody got a lot of questions.
Yep.
And that's just how I like to do things. But the plushie is fucking awesome.
So Heather's the fun police, and so if it were me, I would show you right now.
But
honestly.
no,
but Heather's the fun police.
I'm not the fun police.
You're fun police.
You're not the one that has to answer the DMs and the messages and the emails and stuff. So I'm saving my sanity by saying no, not currently. I promise you that it's amazing. If you like plushies and you like Ghastly, you're gonna love this. But we do not have the price points. We do not have the plushes in just yet. We don't have a date. but we hope to get them soon, and we will unleash them onto the world the moment that we can.
Yeah,
and
hopefully sooner rather than later. I think we're getting pretty close to having plushies available, and like Heather said, as soon as the plushie is like close to our hand, like if it's like next week we're getting them, then of course we'll show you what the plushie looks like here, because we do have a prototype on hand and we just love it. And by the way, patrons were able to see it already, so if you want to see Mischief Toys related stuff earlier than anybody else, join our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. You'll be able to see that during our live videos if you're levels 2, 3, or 4.
I'm really excited. I just got a badge from Google Reviews because I review like every restaurant we go to. I am in the top 10% of breakfast restaurant reviewers on Google right now. Oh my god, I deserve a fucking trophy.
Wow. No. If you squeeze Ghastly's plushie's horn, it's toot. No, it doesn't do that. I'm sorry. I wish that it did, but it doesn't. But thank you, everybody. You guys treat each other good this week. Watch all of our videos. We'll have something new for you tomorrow, which will be Making Mischief Podcast, and more videos throughout the week, per usual. Thank you for your support. We love you. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, check out our Instagram at Gastlecast, also at Mischief Toys, and also at Mischief, at Making Mischief Pod. I always screw that one up. Oh my God. Guys, thank you so much. We love you. Remember, as always, we're all together, guys. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.